Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. We are going to do a read for the month of November 2021. It's going to be a general read, so do check out your moon rising and your Venus signs as well as your sun sign to kind of get a full overall view of the situation, whether it's love you're interested in, whether it's your work, or even life overall. All right, we're going to be focusing on what the universe wants you to know. All right, so that's what we're going to start with here. So let's take a look at what is coming out for you, Capricorn, in the month of November 2021. We're going to break it down week by week. All right, so we're going to start with week one and see what wants to come out. All right, if you're interested in finance, career, or money, you'll see that at the end of this video. Also, if you're interested in, let's say, more of your love life, check out my bi-weeklies. You'll see a little bit more details there. All right, let's go into this and what is coming up for Capricorn the first week of November 2021. I hope all of you Cappies are doing great. All right, let's take a look. What's going on for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn? We have got, ooh, guys, interesting. We've got the Star card. Could have an Aquarius on your mind, all right? Or you're going through some healing, or we'll get into that in a second, all right? Hold on. All right, so what do we have here? Nice, guys. This is so nice. So, okay, so we've got the Star card is what you see here. Now, it's actually over here, okay? So it showed up this way here. And this is about, this is about going through some sort of healing. I feel that what you're doing, Capricorn, is maybe going through some sort of healing. This is balancing things out, right? This is about, kind of going through some sort of healing of something that maybe was bigger than you, but yet it was kind of invisible, right? It maybe that you saw something that was more scary than what it really was. And this is about you healing through this process, healing through this, right? And that's what I see here. It's interesting that this comes out, especially right now. You could be dealing with an Aquarius as well, but I think this is an opportunity for you to really focus in on, this is like, it's like life and death. It's like life and death in a situation. It's about flowing and having a thankful heart. You know what this is too? This tells me it's calling like your highest self, looking also, about how you might have to heal and step up to your higher self by being transparent about the situation. Okay. For some of you, that could be the case, like seeing things as they really are and not bigger than they are or different than what they are. Okay. This is saying that, there's a breakthrough that you're having. The other side of this of the card, this is the front of her. This is what she's seeing in the front of her. And what's in front of her is you've got that, is that an owl? Oh no, it's a bird. Okay, seeing a broader, higher perspective, following your North Star, your truth, balancing things out, not giving up on your dreams. I also feel too that there's a breakthrough. It's like it's more powerful than you've ever imagined. There's some sort of breakthrough that's happening here, okay? So in this Star card, there is some sort of breakthrough in this deck that's going to let you know that it's better than you imagined. It's way better than you imagined, Capricorn. So everything's kind of falling into place. Balance is being restored. Okay, harmony is coming into play. Okay, so this is about when you heed the calling of your highest self, that you can expect miracles to come, right? And you're going to be clear, the skies will become clear, and you'll have your true north will be visible to you, all right? So maybe for some of you, it's kind of deciphering what you want within your life. Which way should I go? What do I want to do? And how can I keep everything in balance in the process? Well, this is going to be revealed to you, because the next card that I get after this, I get the, is this the King of Cups? Yeah. The King of Cups is balancing. He's an authority of his emotions. Like, he's really stable in terms of his emotions, right? So when I see the King of Cups, it's an opportunity to balance not only, it's a balancing your emotions. You not only got it here, because with water and, both cups being poured in, this is balancing your emotions And then you get the king of all that balances emotions. So I really feel that you're balancing that, okay? You're balancing that out. Look at all this water coming through here. You are either dealing or really focusing on your feelings, your heart chakra, just that emotional energy. Because the next card I get is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is intimacy and, compassion. You are actually being in authority of your emotions, balancing things out within a situation, person, place, or thing. For some of you, this could be a new opportunity with a person. Could be a romantic opportunity that's coming through here, or something that makes you feel really good. And it feeds your soul, right? It's like you're moving towards something that really feeds you. That fountain doesn't stop after water goes out of the top. It goes back down to the bottom and it comes back out. So it's kind of like knowing to fill your cup up first, and to make things balanced is going to keep emotions balanced. Okay, so fill your cup up. Fill love with you. If you question what that is, just pour on more love for you, and the answers will kind of come into play. It really kind of will balance everything out, right? You'll see things a lot clearer. Let's take a look at the numerology, what this has for you. What a neat message for you, Capricorn. What a neat message. It's all about your emotions and being able to balance things out. In whichever way that you look at it, that's what's happening in all three of these cards. It's like this, this trifecta, message for you here that wants to come out. What do we have? And it is about letting go of pride. Wow. You or this other person, it's about letting go of pride within a situation. If you find that you're at a stalemate with someone, this is saying dropping the pride. And what I love is that this is a 19 card. It reduces to a 10, which is an ending and a brand new beginning. Letting this go and then having a brand new beginning, okay? And that's what I feel. And, it's kind of like in the first week, the bird is right here, kind of like around her and letting her know her true north and getting balanced. And then, of course, you've got that fountain. Now the bird's flying high and you're on top of the fountain. So you're on top of the emotions and you know what it's going to take in terms of how important they are and how feeding you and addressing your emotions and balancing them out are key. Okay, that's more important than the pride. And what else do we get coming from the wellness deck for you? Okay, what do we have? Yeah, it's life surfing. Look at all that water, right? It's surfing. That's what you call surfing life, right? And it's about knowing when your emotions get out of hand. And then, and what wave to ride, right? When to jump into the water and ride that wave, right? And I think that's what it is that you're doing. You're just learning how to balance yourself on that surfboard of life. Okay, and that's what's coming through here, right? Kind of approach life as a sport, all right? That's what it wants you to do, okay? No expectations, and that you're capable of overcoming all anything that might stand in the way, even if it's some pride. You recognize it and then get balanced again, right? And know how to balance that out. What's happening in the second week for Capricorn? What do we have? We have got, our Queen of Cups coming through here. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys are getting beautiful cards. So the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, and then we've got the Sun card. Wow. Look at that, okay? You wouldn't think this is in the Sun card, but in this deck it is, all right? So the Queen of Cups is all about, being very compassionate, calm, intuitive. This could be you taking on that energy or someone that you're dealing with. I feel it's you because it's about balancing your emotions, again. But this is all about kind of that being very compassionate, very intuitive. Could be someone around you. So your second week of November, that's what's coming through, and there's some sort of decision that's going to be made upon that. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is being at a stalemate perhaps with that person. But this is saying is that things can be reborn. There's always this dawn, but then right after that, the sun shines over the next day, right? And that's what this is talking about. There's a time to kind of look down a little bit, rest, get things into balance, and then focus on being reborn. So I feel that making is reborn. It's kind of making a decision about someone who's very calm, compassionate, intuitive that you might have around you, and know that even though that things might be bleak at this moment, right? It's that dawn. It's like to relax and meditate at that dawn time, and then be awoken, refreshed, and reborn and revived in that next day. So making a decision in terms of this. Let's pull a numerology card on this. And if it's you just taking on this energy, Capricorn, it's being very intuitive in making your decision to renew a situation, okay? And to get it on better ground. Love partnership. There we go, guys. Yeah, there is a some sort of partnership. Now, this could be a friend or family member. You know, it could be anyone that pertains to love. You know, it could be romantic love or not. But what this talks about is a 26 card reducing to an 8, which is balancing things out as well. And this is all about up-leveling in a love partnership. It is about going that next step, a shift in a partnership, or it could be, just really coming into alignment. This is about the root chakra, getting things on solid ground as it pertains to communication in a love partnership. Okay, so you know what that is for you guys, but that's what's coming through here. So it could be a new partnership. This could be meeting someone new. This could be taking it to the next level, because you could feel that it's in terms of being reborn, and that's what I see here. So let's take a look at the third week. What's coming through the third week? Oh, okay, for Capricorn, what's the third week for Capricorn? What wants to come out? Here we go. What do we have? 8 of Swords. Okay, gotcha. All right. And then we have got the 3 of, Empress energy is coming out here. Okay. So we've got the 8 of Swords and Empress energy, but you would know the Empress is from the back here. Okay. So this is about the Empress energy, but let's take a look at the 8 of Swords here first. Okay. This is being imprisoned in one's own thoughts. Okay. And the bird is kind of trying to talk to this person here saying, hey, you know, get out of that mindset. I see things from a different perspective. I want you to see things from a bit different perspective. So Capricorn, there is a situation that is calling for you to see something differently because you're not bound. All right. You're not bound entirely. This is only one way of looking at something. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with someone with that sign or someone who's around that has that energy, or they're just taking it on, or you are. Okay. But this is being imprisoned in one's own thoughts here. Okay. I'm going to pull a shadow card on this one because I want to see what might be keeping you and that might want to reveal itself. This could be a part of your shadow self that wants to kind of remind you of something. Okay. What's coming out here is boundaries. It wants you, Capricorn, to develop healthy boundaries that really make you a lot more emotionally, physically, and spiritually stable. So what it wants you to do is to make sure that you're establishing healthy boundaries, all right? And it's okay to say no within a situation, okay, is what this calls out for. So if you need to say no, if you're being overwhelmed at work and you feel like you're tired, you have to say, you know, yes, yes, yes. No, you don't. No, you don't. There is a time that you need to say no, okay? And that's what's coming through here to balance you out. Healthy boundaries balance yourself out, especially pertaining to your emotions, so you don't, you know, fall into feeling like you're kind of lost a little bit in terms of those emotions, okay? And that's what's going to be key. So it does want you to be able to do that, all right? It doesn't want you to feel at a stalemate, right, in your emotions. It's saying you're not imprisoned. You are strong enough to develop healthy boundaries. Look up, look from a higher perspective, okay? And then we get that Empress energy that's coming through here. And the Empress energy, you know, it's funny because when you're seeing the back side of it, and what you're seeing is all this life, right? All this life that is in front of her. And she's now seeing that perspective. The bird is working with her. Any sort of, challenges, the Empress energy knows that she can, she's incredibly full of beauty, creativity. She is above all queens here as well, okay? So it's a beautiful card to have. And it's an opportunity for you to really see something. Like, it's kind of like happiness. You have to, if you want happiness, is about visualizing it, and this is talking about, the abundance is there's so much abundance. Look at how in the back of her throne is all full of like a lot of abundance. It's full of abundance. It's solid. The wheat represents abundance, right? It's about, you know, cutting it at the shaft to be able to feed others and then come back and it grows again, right? It is about seeing things from a different perspective, of creating and birthing something new, you know, and that's what's coming into play here, okay? Yeah, it's moving towards the future. Wants you to move towards the future beyond any explosions of the past. Look at the front of the card. The front of her card is here. This is what I feel. She's higher than all the queens in the deck. She's the Empress. She brings forth beauty, right? And I feel that in this situation, that this is an opportunity to see things differently from a different point of view, right? And not just see things from a bleak, from just one way of just looking at just, you know, the blow-ups, right? This is about being able to look at something from a different perspective, and to know that you are you're kind of in charge of your throne here, right? You know, even amongst you know, even amongst how do I want to say this? Yeah, it's like you kind of see that there even like there's no room here. There's like just solid soil, and all these flowers are growing amidst everything here. I don't know why that came up here, but I guess that's just to let you know that amidst death, flowers can grow. You know, amidst no good soil, dried up soil, a flower can bloom. That's what the Empress wants to remind you of, right? And amidst, you know, the darkness, you know, darkness or the problems of the daytime that occur, this is saying at night you see the beauty in the sky and the beautiful stars that represent your wishes. And it also focuses on your true north that wants to come out here. So take a step back and look at the bigger picture is what this wants to talk about in your second week, okay? Look at the bigger picture, all right? Anything from numerology that wants to come out. Healing. Yeah, going through healing. This is healing. And it's a 66 card reducing to a 12. 12 is reduces to a 3, and that is about creativity. That's about communication and creativity. Blue is communication. This represents the throat chakra. So healing of the throat chakra, how you speak to yourself and how that makes you feel, all right? So that's what's coming through. Let's take a look at week 3 for you. Week 3 for Capricorn. Wow. A lot of stuff, guys. A lot of stuff, but really good things. See the broader picture, all right? Beyond the veil. Oh, yes. Okay. And, oh my gosh, Capricorn, this is so beautiful. I get the 10 of Cups and the Magician. I mean, woo. I mean, can you imagine this? Look at this. Look at this third week of November for you. I mean, off the charts. 10 of Cups being mentally, spiritually, and physically in alignment, feeling emotionally beautiful, all right? This is what's coming out, right? And once you get that Empress energy, you know good stuff is coming towards that, all right? And then I get the Magician energy, Gemini energy, but it's also to create what it is that you desire in the sky and bring that back down onto Earth, all right? And for those of you that might be dealing with the Gemini, I suggest you watch the Gemini video as well, because there are certain things are coming out. This is about creating your own universe, right? From above and bringing it down below, all right? So you're bringing, you're creating reality, that of which you imagine from the sky, and bringing that down. And that's what I talked about in Gemini's read there. So it's really creating a world that you have in your imagination and bringing it into a physical form. So above as below. And you're creating a better world for yourself, especially from an emotional standpoint with the 10 of Cups here, okay? And the rainbow, so this could be coming together. Some of you, in terms of a relationship, it's coming together. It's coming together. It is about taking action. It's bringing dreams to reality, all right? And by the way, that's what Gemini's read was. You might want to check that out. It's very interesting. And I feel that you have remnants of that. Some of you might have Gemini in your chart, or you're dealing with one, or a yeah, that's kind of what I feel. And if you're a Gemini sun, you might have it in your Capricorn. But that's what I feel. This is the most beautiful combination, you could never even imagine. It's such a beautiful combination, guys. I can't tell you. I mean, it's like coming together with someone and you're creating the world that you want. Yeah, and it's all about letting go. It's about forgiveness for each other, not only for yourself, for another person. And when you forgive another person, you do forgive yourself. And so this is the crown chakra, right? So there's communication of your spiritual, from a spiritual point of view of your highest self, and your connection with source is saying, hey, forgiveness is at stake here. And once you forgive, look what blooms. Look what comes of that, right? Look what comes of that. Your emotions get boom, all in alignment. It's like boom, 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 boom. They're all in alignment right now, right? And now you can step forth and take action with magician energy and create a brand new alchemy. That old way of thinking, it's been transmuted, right? And it's actually pushed forth. And there's that shooting star, right? And it creates rainbows, right? And so this is an opportunity for that. An opportunity to bring light and color to your world. All right, so let's take a look. I do want to pull, I'm just going to pull a wellness card. What did we get? It's manifested. Yep, guys, it's manifested. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Your third week is going to be amazing, okay? We'll pull a manifestation card at the end. Last week, what is going on the last week of November for Capricorn? Here we go. What do we have? 10 of Wands. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cool. The 10 of Wands, you're letting go of the old way of thinking. You're letting go of the burdens that have once, suppressed your emotions, suppressed, whatever it is that wasn't addressing the situation at hand. It wasn't acknowledging that. It wasn't feeling, right? And so now this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but it's letting go of the burdens. It's a 10, so it's done. And then you get a Hangman. Now you see things from a different perspective. Oh my gosh, my work is done here. You guys have done it. This is beautiful. All right, this is totally beautiful. You let it go, and your third week is just proof of that it's manifested. So let's pull a manifesting card for you. Let's take a look at what you can keep in mind in terms of the month of November outside of what we just discussed. Good job, Capricorn. I mean, good job. This is so beautiful. Your whatever situation that wasn't working is going to be working. So just don't worry about it, right? Just heed your emotions and make sure that you balance that out, all right? It's all a part of life. What do we get? I am one with the overflowing riches of my subconscious mind. Oh yeah, definitely guys, definitely guys. It's manifested. Keep it going, all right? Really focus in on that. Transmute that energy with your magician energy to create the world that you desire, right? And whatever that is for you, but good stuff. All right, guys, note your comments, hit that like button and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.